Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro gaming video. 2 weeks ago I uploaded a video showing you guys that my house had flooded as a result of Hurricane Harvey. In that video I said, don't worry about me guys, I'm going to be fine. We have flood insurance and we also have some money saved up, so we'll bounce right back from this. And that wasn't a lie. We are already in full reconstruction mode, and if everything goes as planned, the house will be back to normal in as little as 2 weeks from the time of me recording this video. So altogether, I will have been out of this house 4.5 weeks after it flooding, which is absolutely insane. That is unheard of. We have been so lucky. We have met the right contractor, the right, debris removal places. I've done a lot of this stuff myself, and I mean, we've just been so blessed that everything has gone so smoothly. So I wanted to give you guys an update. So as you can see, my foyer here is just filled with doors because every door that the water touched swelled up at the bottom, so we had to replace every door in this house. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. You don't realize how many doors you have in your house until you have to take them all off one by one and haul them to the road yourself. We have a ton of doors. So I want to give you guys a quick update of what's going on in the house. The kitchen cabinets have already been rebuilt. They're going to stain the plywood here to match the color of the face of the cabinets and all that stuff. Luckily, the marble countertops and the backsplash in the kitchen here will not have to come out. That's something that we could just go ahead and stick with. This right here, this is the color that we're going with. We're going to repaint all the walls. I believe that's called a taupe. The bottom color is a little bit darker. The top one's the one that we're going to go with. And this was the old tile slash linoleum, and we're going to go with these tiles right here. This is like a mocha. I think it's like Pompeii mocha or something like that. Big 18 by 18 ceramic tiles. This will be the new carpet that we have in here, and then here's the samples of the new paint that we're doing. You can see where I've been testing different colors to kind of get an idea of what I want to go with. So yeah, we're in full reconstruction mode, so I wanted to show you guys some of the upgrades that I'm going to be doing. First off, up here in the pantry, we're going to do a little bit of changes in here. So right here on this bar is coming out, and it's going to be replaced by a Lazy Susan. From the top all the way down to the bottom. If you don't know what a Lazy Susan is, it's like that little rotating thing that you can just spin around. It's going to look really neat. We're going to go ahead and have a light switch put in here, and we're going to go ahead and have a light fixture installed up there or right there. I'm not 100% sure which one they're going to go with. But for some reason, we have this big walk-in pantry, and they didn't put a light in here. So, we literally have to come in here and use the flashlight on our phone to find stuff. So I said, you know what, this guy's here, put a fucking light in, man. Seriously, put a light in right now. So we're gonna put a light in there in the Lazy Susan. That's gonna be one of the upgrades that we'll do. All new appliances. We went and picked out our appliances yesterday. So we'll have a new fridge there, new dishwasher there, new gas top range stove here, and all of this stuff, all the old appliances that we have sitting out over here. We actually own a rent house, so we're gonna put these appliances, because they do still work, into one of our rent houses. Because they're actually really good appliances. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, they work fine. So we want to go ahead and repurpose those and have them be reused. Moving on to the garage, I will show you guys the garage real quick. The garage is our storage area for now. We had our couches and stuff like that out here. Now that the insurance adjuster has been able to come look at everything, and we've been able to get rid of all the stuff that we're claiming, we have new stuff coming in. So, these are just going to be the baseboards and the door frames to go in the new house. There's the sheetrock over there, insulation, and more doors. We're getting a brand new kitchen sink with a new faucet there. These are going to be our bathroom counters. This is the master bath with a double vanity marble countertop, and this is the guest bathroom with a single vanity, again, marble countertop. We went ahead and picked these out at Lowe's and bought those. And that's pretty much it for the garage, just a storage place for materials right now, so that these guys can come in and rebuild and get shit back to normal. This bathroom in here is going to be completely redone. Pretty much the only thing in this bathroom that's staying is going to be the tub, because the tub is fine, but we're going to go ahead and replace the toilet, and like I said, the new countertop over here. In this room, not much is going to change. We're going to repaint that back wall. It's an accent wall. We're going to do it the same color, and then everything else will be the same. In this room, we're going to do that blue on the wall. That's going to be the accent wall in here. Everything else will be either the white or the taupe that I showed you earlier. So not much will change there. And then we move on to the dining area. This is where, like, our little breakfast nook where We put a little table here in front of these two windows, and this is where we eat most of our meals. And then over here we have the formal dining room, and we had a big glass table in there that seated 8 that we're going to go ahead and get rid of. That's the stand for it right there, that first wooden piece that you see. We actually bought a big marble top table to go in there, and then we bought a brand new table to go here. We actually bought new furniture for every single room in this house that, if all goes as planned, will be delivered the day that the flooring company is done putting down the new floors. So like September 29th is what we're looking at, to have all new furniture and everything done in this house where we can move back in, which I'm really excited about. So over here, one of the perks that we got for buying the new furniture, because we did buy an entirely new living room set. We're in the living room right now. Right now it's just storage. But one of the new perks is the living room set that we bought. If you bought the complete set, it came with a free 4K 65-inch smart TV from, I believe, Samsung. So we have a Sharp Aquos, I think this is a 60-inch, and this one we're going to take down and mount it on the wall in our bedroom, and then that new 65-inch 4K TV will go right here. This fireplace is going to come out, these tiles will be ripped up and replaced with the new tile that I showed you earlier, and all this stuff will be fixed, obviously. Now in the bedroom, here's the master, here's my bedroom. So this is what I was using for my gaming desk for the past year or so. Not even, I've had this for like 6 months. Now, I want this this little corner right here to be my gaming / computer area. You can see where I had all my shelves and controllers and all that stuff. But see, the problem with this area is it's such weird dimensions that it's hard to find a desk that doesn't overlap right here where the door frame goes. So I want something to go this way and then come back this way. And this one did that, but you know, you have this big gap back here because it didn't sit flush against the wall because it's rounded. So what I'm actually doing is, because I have a contractor over here, and you know, he's really good with carpentry and stuff like that, I'm actually gonna, because I have to get rid of this desk, you know, the water got inside the little tubes there, I don't want to keep it. So what I'm gonna have my contractor do is actually build pretty much this same desk into the wall and be permanent, but I'm going to have a few additions. So the dimensions of this desk are fine, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. He's going to put a keyboard tray in, and then he's going to put a shelving unit right here that sits at a 45-degree angle, so the shelves are going to be out here. And then above the desk, about 36 inches or so up on the wall over there in the corner, I'm going to have him build another shelf that like matches the exact same dimensions as the desk, in terms of length and width, but it's going to house some LEDs underneath to provide lighting for the entire desktop. In addition to that, he's also going to build a custom-sized shelving unit on top of the desk to house my PS4 Slim and my Xbox One S. So when it's all said and done, this desk, like I said, will be gone, but there will be a permanent desk built into that wall that is going to be pretty fucking sweet, and I'm really excited about it. So that's one of the things that I'm having my contractor do while he's here. Now in here, in the bathroom, the master bathroom, we have a very big bathroom. We have the whirlpool tub and the stand-up shower. So all this is gonna actually have to come out. So like the stand-up shower itself is gonna have to come out. All the tile in the back is going to have to come out, and we're gonna replace it with the tile that I showed you in the kitchen. Same thing with this, like all this white stuff, this ivory right here, and the white, I forget what it's called, Harvey backer right there, and then this stuff down here is all going to be replaced by tile, and then we're also going to do the same thing on the window seal, take all that out and replace it with tile, so that we have that nice clean tile all the way across, and it's just going to match up perfectly and look absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait for that. So another thing that we're going to do is in here in our closet, because we have a very large closet. We're going to move this top rack up a little bit, have another rack installed down here. We're going to take a shelving unit like that one's going to be torn out and thrown away, but we're going to build another shelving unit right here up against this wall so that we can have some more storage there. And then this wall will be empty, so this is where we'll put our dresser, you know, when it comes in. So everything's coming together really nice, guys. Everything's coming together. Like I said, we have been so incredibly lucky, you know, with this entire process. And I mean, we've met all the right people. Like I said, I've done a lot of this stuff myself with some help. You know, I got all the flooring out of here. We did all the sheetrock ourselves, ripping it out, all that stuff. So, you know, everything has just been going so smooth, man. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if everything goes as planned, we'll be back in this house in 2 weeks, which is just absolutely insane. You know, for your house to be flooded and you only have to be out of your house for a month. I mean, that is just unheard of, man. We have been so insanely lucky. But honestly, you know, the reason that we've been as lucky as we've been is because, number one, we had flood insurance, even though this was not a flood area. And number two, you know, we manage our money really well, my wife and I, so we had quite a bit saved up. You know, a lot of this stuff, it is covered by insurance, but the reason that we've been able to do it so quickly is because we've been paying out of pocket to go ahead and get started. If we didn't have that money saved up and we had to wait on insurance, you're talking, you know, months before you can get back in your house and get all this stuff done. So, I mean, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm saying that because not everybody that was affected by the floods in Houston, number one, only 10% of all flood victims in Houston actually had flood insurance, and number two, even less than that can afford to do this kind of renovations themselves. I mean, once it's all said and done, the contractor, like just the sheetrock and, you know, to build like the little additions that we have and all that stuff, it's like $35,000, man. This shit is not cheap. The flooring, once we get all the carpet in and we get all the tile in, you're looking at another $8,000 to $10,000. The furniture that we had to replace, we went and bought it the other day. That's like another $11,000. And I mean, granted, you know, we did have some of the higher end furniture, like the solid wood and stuff like that. But I mean, you're looking at almost $60,000 just to get back to the point where this house can be livable again. And, you know, not everybody has that. So I know that the Houston floods are not, you know, what's trending right now on social media anymore. But there's so many people here in Houston that still need so much help. I mean, it's going to be years before this city recovers from these floods. So if you want to help, if you can help, you know, American Red Cross, United Way, Houston Hurricane Relief Fund. I mean, there's so many different avenues for you to help because there's so many people out there that still need help and they have no way to get the help that they need. So, as I said, you know, we are very lucky to be in the situation that we're in, but not everybody's as fortunate as us. So, you know, go help where you can if you're able to. I mean, it really does make a difference. I mean, you're talking about people's lives here, you know. I mean, how would you feel if you woke up tomorrow and you couldn't get into your house for the next year? I mean, I can't even think about it, man. Like, I've been out of this house for 2.5 weeks and I'm going crazy not being in my house. You know, I want my house back. I have not lived with family in a very long time. I've always lived on my own. I've always supported myself. So for me to have to go live with my aunt and uncle, you know, during this whole process, I mean, I'm very grateful that they accepted me into their house, but at the same time, I want my fucking house back and I want to go back to my roles instead of somebody else's. You know, so I can't imagine some of these people that are going to be out of their houses for, you know, a year or longer. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. But anyway, guys, before I let you go, I do want to let you guys know that I have so much crap to give away. After all this is said and done, after I'm back in my house and I've got my little gaming and recording set up over there in the corner, and I'm able to get back to a normal upload schedule here on YouTube, so much stuff to give away, man. I have digital codes for multiple emblems in the game of Destiny 2. I have digital codes for actual legendary editions or digital deluxe editions of Destiny 2 to give away, like the full game. In addition to that, I have a few codes that will give you, like, let's say that you bought the base $60 game. I have codes that will give you all the pre-order bonuses, give you all the DLC packs like the season pass, and all of the collector's edition stuff, you know, like the sword, emote, emblem, all that crap. I mean, I just have so much stuff to give away. I also have a bunch of physical items to give. Oh, got the hiccups now. I also have a bunch of physical items to give away that I will be unboxing later this week. And yeah, stay tuned to this channel, man, because God, I got the hiccups now. I gotta end the video. But I seriously have like $500 worth of stuff to give away to you guys that I have no use for. So, like I said, once I'm back in the house and I got my own little setup over there and I can get back to normal, that's when I'll upload all that stuff and work out a giveaway. But I've got a couple of unboxing videos coming your way this week, so keep an eye out for those if you want to see what some of the stuff is I'm giving away. And that is going to bring this video to an end because I have the hiccups. If you enjoyed this video, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.